We got a request a couple weeks ago about just simple grappling, I guess, concepts and methods here. So, grappling, you have to understand, when you're in a grappling scenario, completely different from striking, you have to be, the closer you are to someone and the more lower you are, the better, more control you'll have of that person. So Claire and I are coming at it right here, right? And we're fighting to get lower and control this frame. Having underhooks helps that. Underhook just simply means what it looks like underneath someone's armpits, or coming out and getting their waistline. So this, if I go beneath my opponent, I have more control of them. But I can't do it like this, because they can easily just create space and back off of me. I didn't accomplish anything doing this. I have to really get uncomfortable as hell and hug the shit out of them. Now what
I like warm hugs.
I use my head and my hips to drive with it, right? So we're here. Here. See how I can move her base much easier the closer I am to her, right? And this is what leads to takedowns and to better positions. So how I'm getting her back. That's just a simple principle to get going. So when you're at home with a partner, you want to just practice how to just fighting for underhooks. We're here. She wants an underhook. She's got an underhook on the other side. Yeah, here we are. Now I'm in a very compromised position. She took my spine, my entire upper body. But when with your partner, when you're just drilling, you have this as a neutral ground. Grab my butt, grab my tricep. Oh, my tricep. There we go.
You said grab your butt.
And then we're here. We're gonna swim out, and we're gonna switch positions. Yeah, swim out. So just go above my arm like this, with that arm.
Okay.
Yeah, right here, and we're swimming underneath. Yeah. So what you're trying to drill with your partner here is getting this position, this idea that we're fighting for this. We want to ideally get this 2 underhooks, more control this way. Because guess what? I have a hard time punching her in if she's close to me and has control of my base, right? Alternatively, most of the time, you're not going to just get that off the bat. You kind of have to fight for it. But for something like this, if she wants to try to strike me, I at least can, from here, wants to strike me, I can at least do something like this. And I have control of this at least, right? Or wants to try to elbow me from here, I have control of this tricep line. Yeah. Another scenario could be 2 hands or 2 hands on 1 arm. So maybe this will work for the camera. So she throws me a straight punch right here. I kind of want to use this idea of cycling it out. Then I get 2 hands on here. So pinky down. Don't do something like this. It's not gonna. You're gonna compromise your own structure. We're here, around the wrist area, around the tricep line here. Same principle. I want to stick close to her. If I go behind her shoulder, she can't really strike me nearly as easily, right? Granted, you know, she had a weapon, so go on there. But we'll get to that in a second. We're here. When I want to control her entire frame, I don't want just this arm. If I just went for this arm, then she could just fight me right now, right? I'm not doing a whole lot right now, right? Here, I want to make a sort of J-turn over here. So I'm here, right? That's an arm bar. So even if we're here, and she has this hand trying to attack me or whatever, right? I compromised her enough where that's not that much of a problem. Alternatively, if I went inside, give me a punch one more time, inside here, not as ideal because I do have this side much more exposed. Even if she didn't have a weapon, this is still painful area to be shot at. Granted, you still want to be quick about it to mitigate the possibility of her striking you from here. So if I'm over here, that's what I want. I controlled her entire frame. I use her arm and her shoulder like a lever point, and I'm shoving her down, more or less. In Silat, we call this Shabandar. Shabandar means push-pull. You're stopping something. So she gave me a punch one more time. Here. And I'm not pulling. That's a different one. I'm stopping it in place. This is pushing. This is pulling. I pull it to my hip line right here. So if she pulls away, I can follow. If she pulls forward, I can pull back. So I'm doing this game where I can feel her sensitivity and adjust to this accordingly. Tariq is pull. So give me a punch one more time. That's pull. I wanted her to come directly forward, and I kicked her leg out and it helped me out. So those are some grappling concepts. And in the last video, we already went over some wrestling takedowns where you go underneath the base. So, but for now, we'll just work on that. Thank you.